LEV toys, let's finish building the LEGO Friends Rescue Mission boat. It is so far looking absolutely phenomenal. It's got these smooth lines, it's just gorgeous, but we're not finished it yet. So that is our mission today, if you choose to accept it, and you don't get a choice because that's what we're doing. So let's keep going, let's keep building this boat. So we are inside the boat in the bottom level, like below the decks, and we've got a kitchen area, we got the sleeping quarters, and we got this research section. So in the research section, what are the girls researching? Well, they have a pippy shell in the little research box there. We've got some cherries for the bowl for the middle of the table. They're for eating, not particularly for researching. And we've got a camera, one of these green cameras, which is getting some really colourful lens on it. And I think that might be an underwater kind of thing. Yeah, it doesn't go on there. Underwater kind of camera. We've got some black flippers too. Black scuba flippers, which is cool. I'm trying to fit everything into that box. It's not going to happen. And we've got a lid so that the shell doesn't escape. Good, all right. And we've got a scuba helmet, which is what goes on this stand. I was wondering what went on that pointy uppy thing, and now we know. Okay, research section is finished. We've got a ball for the narwhal, and that rhymes. A ball for the narwhal, while the narwhal is in the observation tank. And on the laptop, we have got a... Oh, this is a recording of what they're seeing under the water. So that's the treasure chest that's being guarded by the octopus that's in the undersea grotto, and they can broadcast it straight back to the laptop from that green camera. Oh, so many exciting play ideas. Okay, we're up to bag number 5, and we haven't... Oh, still so much to do. This I just discovered though. This goes on here, and when we flip this... Look, it launches the dinghy out into the water. I had no idea that was what it was for. I had to figure that out by playing around with it. And the little cheese wedgie part there actually holds it on. That is so cool. All right, lots of coolness here. I'm very excited. Let's see what we're building next. Okay, all right, I'll just be quiet while we build. Who am I kidding? Like, I'm going to be quiet. We're just going to keep building. And maybe I will be quiet for a little while. You never know. Might happen. It's not going to happen though. So we've got all these holes through there, through those technique pieces. So I'm going to assume we're going to put a rod through that thing in the back. We've got a place here for someone to sit. Is it another little boat kind of thing? So we're going to put Olivia in here. See, I told you we're going to shove a rod through there. And this goes on there. And at the moment it looks like some sort of heavy artillery, but I don't think it's that sort of a ship. They don't need that sort of protection. So we've got a nice big lever. It's going to be a crane, or 2 levers for controlling the crane. I'm just assuming it's a crane because it kind of just looks like a crane compartment control area so far. And this part here, well, this looks like the crane arm, right? I could be wrong though. We could keep building, it could turn into an octopus. Who knows? But look, as we build it, we'll know for sure. And I think I was right on the crane. So we've got some string here in this little box, and we need to wind the string. So we need to push it through here, out through here, and we hold it in place with this. If I hold it there we go. And then we use our little wheel here to wind it up and down. If I put my finger on the back while I'm winding the string, it actually helps wind the string on nice and neatly. I discovered that. That was a very handy trick. And if I put this... yeah, okay, so it goes around this way, and then we thread this through all these little holes. It's like sewing, except with a crane. And we put this through the hook, and then we tie several knots. And afterwards, I'm going to put a little dab of glue on these knots because they always come unraveled, and I've always cut it short by then, so it's terrible. Terrible. So glue on there later, just on the knot, just to hold it in place. Oh, this is cool. So what do they need a crane for? Is it for, I suppose, to be for getting the narwhal? I wouldn't want to really hook the narwhal though. That would be very ouchy for the narwhal. Okay. And now it spins, so we've got quite a bit of maneuverability of this now. And when we put this little blue window bit on there, it kind of looks like the cabin of the crane. And this goes on the jumper studs here. And behind them, we've got another one of those grey pieces. It has a function, but I'll show you that in a moment. So we could use this maybe not for the dinghy. I'll snip that off. Remind me to glue that, or it's going to come all unraveled. And then I'll lose some of my string. Okay, next thing to build. Now I think, and I'm just making this up, but I think we're going to start making the next level for this boat, which is so cool. And have you been admiring the smooth lines of the boat like I have? How everything is rounded off and there actually aren't many exposed studs. And it's so exciting to see Lego look like this. It actually doesn't look like Lego by the time it's all been smoothed over. And yet you've built this like piece by piece from Lego. That blows my mind. I think that Lego has come so far, and I love that element of this. The fact that we have built this piece by piece, but then it looks like a completely smoothed over finished product. Am I just babbling? Does that make any sense? I think it makes some sense. So at the moment we've got some really, really good structure. We've got some windows going in, definitely for our second level. And I love the colour scheme of this too, the bright yellow and that vibrant teal and the vibrant coral colour. They all complement each other so nicely. They don't clash at all. I think they look so gorgeous all together. Now we've made some big archway areas here. If you can see, this is, you'll see how this goes on in a minute. I can already picture it. This here is... there's a light on this, so this is going to be a ceiling light. Not certain from the instructions whether it goes like that or like that. I suppose we'll find it as we go along. Okay, all right. Next up, we get to build, well, an old friend, but in a new form. Zobo has got these new little binocular pieces that for his head that we've seen in the heart box, in Olivia's heart box, and he is now fitted out, modified for the situation with this cool transparent globe for his head so that he can breathe underwater, because he's a robot. He's got to breathe underwater, so that's ridiculous. But it's cool, and I want more of these little transparent spheres. Got so many ideas of how I could use them. And he is also matching the boat very nicely with his little piece of vibrant orange there on the back. And he's got a propeller so that he can spin around and swim around under the water. Not certain how he'll manage on the boat, but maybe he just kind of spins around beside the boat for the whole trip, which would be tiring. But he's so cute. I love this new form of Zobo. Now we have got a stretcher, and the stretcher... This is how we're going to get the narwhal onto the boat. So we use the crane, we swim the narwhal onto here, under the water, we use the crane to go up, and then we just get the dinghy out of the way, spin this around, and gently, gently, gently lower the narwhal down into the observation tank. That's awesome! That's awesome, awesome, awesome! This set just keeps getting better and better and better, and we are up to bag number 6! We are going so soon to see what this boat looks like in its finished product, but bag number 6, I'm still excited because there's still plenty of building to do. Lots of pieces in bag number 6. Okay, we've got some clips on the front and some more little spotlights. It still cracks me up that the spotlights are pink in this set, but you know what? It actually works. I don't know how, but it does. Some more rounded over surfaces here. Looks so brilliant. Some single studs going here. Alright, I'm gonna have to concentrate on what I'm doing. Okay. Now what I'm doing here. This I think might be the engine room. There's a sonogram. No, what's that called? A sonar. A sonar. Oh, and the sonar sends out sound waves, goes bing, 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 bing. And that's how they detect the big shapes. Like the narwhal. I can see the narwhal there in the picture. Under the water. Oh, and we got some more levers, so it looks like we are going to be controlling the boat from here. And I don't know if it's a good idea to put Andrea in charge, but let's do that. And we're going to move her out of the way because it looks like she was just a little bit too short there. Now she's up nice and high and she can see where they're going, and we're going to put some stickers on. So we've got the little rescue sticker to go on this side, and we've got a mirror image one for the other side. Nice. This is so good. This is looking so good. Now, okay. I mentioned in the last video that the girls are now sitting on seats that have got this rounded seat on them, and it sits them up a little bit higher. And she's got the phone right there next to her, and I'm not certain what the blue dot is. Is it like a splash of water? I think the white thing there is like a gear stick. Or do they have gear sticks on boats? Or are they all automatic these days? I don't know, but I assume they could have had gears. Now, we've got the driving section ready. So we get some more seating now. If I just put these in the right place, we get enough seating for 2 more passengers to sit up here on the top, feel the air in their hair, but they don't get to be in control. They're the back seat drivers, which means their job is to go, are we there yet? That's their job. That's the job of the people in the back. Now, oh, hold on. I need to put it in the right place. There we go. That looks really, really fantastic. So Olivia's going to try it out. I love the fact there's a place there for them to put their drinks too. Right next to their hands. It's looking so good. We've got some more curves to put in to make, to finish up making the shape of this fantastic boat. What else is it going to need? We've got these nice big curved pieces that are actually extending over the back. Okay. What are they going to stick onto? I don't know. Okay, we'll find out when we put it on. We've got a claw sticking up here, hanging off the side of the boat, and it's got a big antenna so that they can keep in contact with people on the land. And for that, oh yeah, we also need a satellite. Prettiest satellite I've ever seen, with the pink dish, and love the blue translucent dish behind too. They're such wacky colours, but it looks so pretty. And on the other side, we've got a little matching sticky outy bit. And on this part here, we have got, well, this is a cool design. What's this? It's like a little black box. It's got a claw on it. Oh, it's a camera hanging off, like a video camera hanging off the side of the boat. And they can video. Look, Narwhal's got a close up. They can video while they're going along. That's a really awesome detail. Now we get another spotlight on this side, obviously, because we're going to need light if we're videoing. Obviously. And now we have got the windscreen in for the boat and some more windows, and we're smoothing over the top, and it is looking spectacular and pretty close to done. We just need some more of those nice big curve pieces. Oh, it looks spectacular. Oh, and some speakers, like the Coast Guards have, or maybe for them just to listen to their music. Because we haven't actually built any speakers in this set. That's unusual for a LEGO Friends set. I have to say I'm quite happy about that. Speakers are boring to build. They're always the same. Now, unless this is a ginormous speaker, if this is a ginormous speaker, I'm just going to stop now. I don't think it is though. Oh, this is, what do you call this thing? Like the control thingy. I do not know what you call this on a boat. It's a tall thing so that it can get, I thought it was like an antenna kind of thing. You're going to have to tell me if you know. That's what the comments are for, and that's what I rely on you guys for, to tell me all the things that I don't know. And there are so many of them. Okay, we've got a flag here, and it's going to flap merrily in the breeze behind the boat, and it goes, right here on the back. All right, this is absolutely fantastic. We're ready to put this on here. So it goes, those big hanging outy curvy over things actually go on our, on our sticky uppy. I can't get this to go on properly. Oh no, there we go. So it only attaches at the front, and those rounded over bits just lean on the pedestals at the back. Oh, this is such an aesthetically beautiful boat. It's beautiful to look at. Not only that, there are so many play ideas to go with it. We've got the treasure chest, we've got a map, we've got the narwhal, the stranded narwhal, we've got a crane, we've got the living area underneath. They could just go cruising. I don't even know where to start with playing with this set. That is so exciting. See, now that we've taken the treasure chest out, now the narwhal could move into this little underwater grotto. But not till the narwhal's actually fixed. Okay, I think that actually playing with this set is going to take an entire video. So I am going to wait till I've got all the girls in their wetsuits, and we are going to play with this set then. We're going to have a rescue mission. I don't know what we're going to have to do. You're going to have to tell me in the comments what you want to do, and then we will do it all. We'll do everything. Oh my goodness, I am blown away by this set. It has totally exceeded all of my expectations, and I am in love with it. Let me know in the comments what you think of the set. And wow, well, I'll be back with a video to play with it soon, and other videos too. So now is the time to remember to click that notification bell. Now is the time to leave me a comment if you haven't done it already. And now's the time to go and watch one of my other videos, because this one's finished. So I'll see you on another video and on a new one soon too. Bye.